Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Make sure to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh content. Today we're looking at a brand new card which I think is part of a VJUMP promotion. You know, every month they release in Japan a brand new card. Some of them tie in to support direct archetypes or specific attributes. Some of them are just generic. This one is one of those examples that is purely generic. This is Nowruz Elise, the Dragon of Beauty and Faith. It's a dragon, wind attribute level 7 with 2000 attack and 2500 defense. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. One, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send one level 5 or higher monster from your hand to your graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. 2, if this card is destroyed by battle, or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, while in its owner's possession, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. So the whole point of this card is you're able to essentially trade in higher monster you've got in your hand to bring this back, so it can be used for things like rank 7 plays, it being a level 7, so you've got things like Big Eye, Dragosack, and there's a new Xyz monster that's just been released in Dawn of Majestics, which happens to work extremely well with this because it gains its ability as a quick effect if it has a dragon type Xyz material attached to it, which this is. Of course, it has to have the banishing effect, otherwise it would be too broken to kind of recycle its effect. You can think of it as something like Sinister Serpent. If you loop some of these effects, it would be too much. Most of the monsters that have these type of revival effects do have some kind of limitation by banishing. The second part of the ability is if this is just gotten rid of by your opponent or destroyed by battle, being able to banish one of your opponent's cards, it doesn't have to be a monster, it could be a spell or trap as well, means that they're less likely to be able to recover it. For example, if they're not playing anything that returns things that are banished, then chances are you've eliminated that for the rest of that duel unless that opponent seems to have multiple copies of it. Generally speaking, I think it's an okay card, and I can see with the combination of things such as the Holy Knight archetype, I know that's light attribute specific, but you could splash this in as an example. And with Dawn of Majestics, with the whole synchro summoning, this could work as an extender. So that's generally where I think the idea of this card comes into its own. My other thing is, everyone hates the generic Dragon Link and how it's dominating the meta and how things are going to get worse. This is going to absolutely contribute to that. Mark my words, within the next few days, it will definitely be a catalyst for that deck. Someone will find a way of breaking this card.